Buenos dias, buenas noches, buenas tardes, wherever you are around the world. We are here on the outskirts of Granada as Alhendin Juvenil take on the mighty Malaga City. And it's the under-18s today taking turns. And so alongside me in the commentary, in the gantry, well, pitch side, I have a man known as Drew Hunter, or Durante to the rest, and also Will Wing. So first of all, let's start with Drew. What do you think today, and obviously the big important thing, your debut on commentary?
Yeah, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thrilled to be here. I think we're looking good. Good side, looking in preparation for next trip to Tottenham. So it's going to be very interesting to see how the boys get along. But it's a good starting 11. So. Well,
obviously, I'd like to be, given the team sheet, but I haven't been honoured with that type of thing. So all the names are going to be down to you two. And Will, your thoughts on the matter? Now, you did come to me straight away and said, "Can I commentate? Can I take your job?" And I had to slap you down and say no, but you can work alongside me. So what do you reckon is going to happen today?
Good evening, everybody. I think it's going to be a really interesting game today. I think this is the first game of this group together, and it's really important for us to gel together before making the trip over to London. So I think it's really important to play well today and establish that chemistry early.
Okay, so you said the trip over to London. Is there any particular team you're playing when you're over there? One that we might have all heard of?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of teams in London. We all know the best team in London is Chelsea, but unfortunately we're not playing them, but we're playing Tottenham, who is also a very good team, so it's going to be very interesting to see how that goes.
So I hear that's the second team in North London, or the first team in North London?
I don't really mind, to be honest. I don't really give a toss.
As a Chelsea, you don't mind. Well, let's say they're the premier team in North London, because we're here. They're the partner of FC Malaga City, and and they tell me every week they're honoured for that, so that's good stuff. So Drew, are you a Chelsea, Man United, Liverpool kind of like follow the wins fan, or what?
It's not very popular where I live, but I'm a Manchester United fan. So I get a lot of stick for that being up in the Leeds area, but there you go.
So you're across the Pennines, and you still pop down and you're a bit like a Man U. So what pulled you to Man U from Leeds, apart from years and years of no success?
I don't like to say it, but my cousin, when I was a child, supported Man United. He had Ronaldo shirts all over the bedroom, and I used to spend a lot of time with him. So, sort of roped me into the Manchester United fan base. And over the last 5 years, it's been quite a painful existence, to be honest. But I'm here now, so got to enjoy it.
Right, now what do you reckon on Rodrigo getting a hat trick? Says Angel Merino. Do we have a Rodrigo?
Rodrigo in this team. I'm not aware of Rodrigo in this team.
No, we do not.
No, that was Alhendin supported then. So, but anybody else in the chat wants to join us, then let us know. Now, part and parcel of the everybody's experience area is to get a go at commentary, etc. Right, and so, Will, I am going to let you take over in a minute as well, right? And I'm going to still be here, and but you know the names, I don't. You two can chat. So, Will, I'm going to hand over to you a minute. All right?
Thank you very much. So this is just our starting lineup for today. In goal, we have Noah Fearnside, a very amazing goalkeeper from Australia. He's been with Malaga for a really long time. We have a back four of Elliot and Ethan at center back. And at wing back, we have Colton and Lucas D'Adalto. Drew, how about you announce the midfield and the forwards, mate?
Yeah, the midfield four, very strong. Look, we've got Eli Powell coming back in, ready to start for this Tottenham squad, coming down and to help us out from the 19s, alongside Jacob, and those two at the base of that midfield. It's unbelievable. And then just in front of them, V-Way, one of the silkiest players this academy I've ever seen. Don't think I've ever seen him take more than 3 touches, and he just plays so simple. Winger's dream to have him on a football. Here we are, early pressure down in the bottom right hand side corner, but Fernside deals with it very well.
Right, and in attack we have an attacking trio of number 7 Elias, very pacey winger from America, but ethnically he's from Korea. In striker we have Caswold, a very strong striker from England. And on the right wing, we have Mahali, a very silky, skilled right winger from Hungary. Drew Hunter over here is also one of the premier wingers of the academy. Supposed to be playing today, but out with a little niggle hamstring. But he'll be back in time for Tottenham, that's for sure. And absolutely smashed one goal in against Granada that week. So unfortunately we don't see him today, but still looking forward to a good game. Good effort here from V-Way in the box, trying to cross it in, but good takedown from the keeper. And now Alhendin are looking for the counter. Good play here. Good tackle there from Elliott to clear the ball as we fight for possession, and it's Alhendin's ball.
Early pressure here from Alhendin. Great feet by the man on the left wing over there, but got away with it. Number 2 driving with the ball now. Number 3, sorry, and great tackle from Eli in there, breaking up play. Tricky feet from the winger. Ball in deep to the back post, header, and just goes away for a Malaga City goal kick. What do you think of the early pressure so far, Will?
Yeah, I think it's all right. It's pretty normal in the early stages of the game to have the other team press us really high, but I think we've been dealing with it well. Elliott with the early tackle early on, and then we're still trying to build out from the back here. Drew, quick question for you. You've obviously been playing with a lot of these lot here, so who do you think would be one of your favorite players to play with, and why?
I mean, I love all the boys equally. They're all fantastic players, but I think there's 2 that stand out for me in this football team. And number 1, Colton, right back. Number 19, I believe, today. Skipper of the 18s. Does his job really well. And me being a right winger, it's glorious to be able to have the freedom. I know he's going to be behind me. And then number 6 today, New Zealand's finest export, is Eli Pal, as Mr. Birry, the gaffer, calls him. Could be one of the greatest players playing one touch I've ever seen. And yeah, I think as the base of the team, I think he links up play very nicely. Spraying balls to me whenever he gets the chance. So those 2 as a right winger's dream. Really playing. As we see here, he beats one. And there we go, just as I was saying, great ball into the bottom left-hand corner for Elias to chase. Doesn't come off at that point, at this point in time, but he's always trying things, so there you go.
And early on, we see our coach, Birry, shouting instructions very early. He's a very proactive coach, very vocal, very demanding of us all, but that's what helps us get better at this academy, so we're very appreciative of Birry. He's going to be the head coach of the 18s as we head over to Tottenham, so, we have to work hard today, listen to his instructions, and try to improve. And by his side, his assistant, Juan Carlos, also a very elegant man, used to be a professional here in Spain as well, but we must say that that was a long time ago, but he's out in the coaching sidelines, very smart, very intelligent, always helping us with the drills and practice to improve, and we're very appreciative of both of them. On the bench here, we have a few star additions here. We have Arthur, who's a center back. We have Sean, who's a winger. Rory, who's also a winger or a striker. Leandro is the center mid. Finn, who's Eli's twin, who's also a winger. We have Carlos Bass, the local in Spain, and Almuñécar as a 6. And also Jack Dennis, who's also a prolific 6. He's been struggling with injury lately, but happy to see him back on the field, and hopefully we'll see him in action later today. Here's Alhendin. Good clearance again by Elliott as we fight for the ball in our own third. Struggling a little bit with possession early on, but we need to fight to get the ball back and try to develop on attacks.
Great clearance by Colton there. FC Malaga City just trying to get out of this high press in the first 15-20 minutes here. But set up well, as always, with Birry teams. Coached to the highest degree here in Almuñécar. And that's showing true here. 11 on the left-hand side with the ball. Great challenge across by Lucas there. Brazilian's finest left-back since Roberto Carlos, in my opinion. Throw comes in, header back, and that's just over the head of the thrower for Alhendin. And that'll be an FC Malaga City ball. Throw's taken. Ethan just takes it, passes it to Noah, and we're going to look to build now. Ball is out to Elliot, who steps in, surveys his options, settles to go back to Ethan. Classic rotation here from Malaga City, as we see the winger going inside and allowing our fullbacks to exploit the space out wide. And that is going to be a foul. Push from the number 3 on the skipper, Colton. Free kick taken. Eli coming in to collect the ball. Plays to Mahali. Lovely one-touch football here. Going to be a Malaga City throw. What are we thinking on this early first 15 minutes period? Well, I mean, we're looking to settle into the game now. What do you rate our chances?
Here's Eli with a good cross to Elias. I'll get back to your question in just a second, Drew. We're looking to build. Lucas with the early cross. Caswell with a good attempted header. Getting back to your question, Drew, I think it's early on. Both teams are trying to fight for possession, trying to build out from the back. That was our first clear-cut chance of this game, and you know, Alhendin had a feel of their own as well. So I think it's gonna be a battle in midfield today to see who gains control of that area to be able to progress the ball forward.
Right, so messages from the field. Mateo Munoz Gonzalez Carrascosa says, greetings from Malaga. Silvia Truquias Bermejo. Ah, Silvia, you regular. Vamos Malaga City, greetings from Malaga. Soap Mac, the rest in Spanish. Angel Marino says, pay attention to number 11 of Alhendin, talented winger from Venezuela. All right, we'll keep an eye out for him. And what we got here, Clay Serrano is a great prospect. I'm sure you will see him in a big team in the next few years. Well, he's down FC Malaga. He don't get much bigger than that. Rafael Daldota Wanderlei. And what else we got here? Hello from Brazil, says Wanderlei. Where's Lucas? Drew?
Number 2. Left back number 2.
Number 2, right. We'll keep an eye on it and get the camera on it. Best left side player on fire, he says here. And coming soon to the World Cup, UCAN Mex in Brazil. I think that's right. Is that what they UCAN Mex?
Ecuador, Canada, Mexico.
Of course, it's the triumvirate one, isn't it? Yeah. Excellent. Right, back to the main men.
Big switch over here from Ali. Struggled to be controlled there. Starting to open out a bit more in this game. See what they can do here. Ball's just broken free in the box. Coming out. Oh, great clearance. Ethan looking to sweep the ball. Picks it up. Ball outside to Lucas. And he goes back to Ethan. Not a warm night in the south of Spain, is it, Will? Jumpers on for the pair of us. Cuddled up on the sideline, some may say, watching this game. But action's up. Viwe plays a security pass back to Eli, and Eli spreads it. Lucas stepping in the ball now. Just misplaced that one, but that's a very rare mistake for the boy, and he'll be straight back on it.
Drew, as you mentioned, you know, an Englishman yourself. After being here for about 2 months, what do you think is the biggest difference between football in England, where you're from, and football in Spain?
Yeah, a lot of differences, to be honest. England, it's a physical game, a lot of running needed, but still the key concepts are virtually the same. Spain, they focus a lot on technical play, rather than more of the physical aspect, but that doesn't mean that the Spanish are pushovers. They're not at all. But yeah, it's more the focus on the technical aspect rather than the physical aspect. In recent years, bit of a clash there. Ethan coming across from left centre half, and come on, talk about the English game. The English people would call people soft for staying down there, but it was a good clatter, so hope to see him back up, and there he is, back on his feet. Free kick in a nice area to clip in here. What about you? How does football differ in Spain from where you're from?
So I'm from Vietnam, which is a small country in Southeast Asia. So obviously there's a big difference there. The Spanish football is obviously very advanced. I think around the area in Asia, I think football has also developed. And I think a lot of Asian players are also going abroad to leagues like the Bundesliga, to the Premier League, to Ligue 1. So I think that football is a developing game all around the world, and we keep wanting to see different players from different countries expand. Good shot there from Mahali, so close in the near post, trying to get it in the top corner, but couldn't get it. But good play from them, good pass from Caswold as well. There's our second chance. What do you rate of Mahali, our Hungarian winger, Drew?
Yeah, like everyone in this team, very, very good at football. Good at soccer, as you Americans and non-English people would say. Oh, it's a great turn, great pass. Lucas driving with the ball, great feet. Just overrun it there. Looking to make things happen though, so we don't mind it. Back to your question, Will, Mahali offering a lot of things, whether it's on the left or the right. He can always make stuff happen. Alhendin throw now. Just this number 11 Venezuelan prospect, as we can see. Bit of a scrappy game currently. Both teams looking to tie the ball down. 24 with a clip out. That's going to be shielded out. Little push there, but nothing in it. Shielded out by Elliot. There you go, Ethan building out from the back, like always. Ball out to Elliot. FCMC just relaxed on the ball here, slowly building themselves up. Ball out to Lucas, one touch back, ball inside, and Alhendin on the break here. 19 cuts inside, little trailing foot from Eli, number 6. Slightly harsh, but great play from the 19, and Alhendin with another free kick on in a dangerous place to whip the ball in. Noah, as always, very demanding in between the sticks. You don't want to anger him. Players will receive some words, choice or not, but they will be coming at your way. Ball in from the number 6, safely kept from Noah. Looking to break now. High press from number 24. Pressing Noah. Noah beats it. Ethan stepping in, finds V-Way. Lovely one touch. Just patience. Bit of spell of possession for FCMC here. Centre halves, as we can see, very competent with the ball. Clip over here from Eli Pal. Touch of Colton inside. Mali just struggling to get that under control, but he's great work off the ball, trying to puck it through.
Both teams are still trying to feel the game. We've had a couple half chances, so has the opposing team, but no clear-cut chances yet. But that's just how football goes sometimes. Sometimes we need to slow down, just keep possession of the ball like we're doing right now. Elliot, right center back, originally from America, from Wisconsin, so he's very used to cold. So I'm sure the low temperature today has not been bothering him.
Comment in here from Rafael Didalto. Send a hug to Cuca Beludo, Brazil. Will do, sending all our hugs here, pitch side at Alhendin. clip over from number 24, Ethan. Just too long.
Emily Thomas, hello from Martha's Vineyard. That's up in near Boston, just down from there. Very famous film in Martha's Vineyard. And people that live in Martha's Vineyard have got more money than me and you could ever dream of. Absolutely. So get nice and friendly with them on the phone. And Yolene Odrith, go Elliot and team. We are all watching from your protein house in Hudson, Wisconsin. Yes, go there. Lucas D'Adalto, the worst player now. Oh, Javier Sanchez. I shouldn't have read that out. I'll clear that one off. He'll be really good. Right, back to the commentators.
And there's a goal there from Elias Taft. Just a little rebound from a shot from the edge of the area, rebounded, and as always, he's quick on it and just tapped it home with the right foot. Well, there has been a goal coming, whether it be for Alhendin or Malaga City. Yeah, that goal just coming from the throw-in. V-way, little cheeky nutmeg in there, and Eli with an absolute rocket. Saved at the near post, and Elliot's just tapping it in. Nothing really the keeper could do there. 1-0 FC Malaga City.
And we have to credit Eli there from the long distance shot that made the keeper into a difficult position to save. Just spills it right in front of him, and Elias, one of the quickest players in this academy, I must say, takes the chances, goes in for the tap in and scores. There's Alhendin trying to rebuild from the goal conceded, just building back from the back. Obviously Malaga City pressing very hard as well. Both a scrap out here tonight in Spain, but that's what we love about football, the physicality, the intensity, and it certainly lived up to tonight, and let's see what else the night brings. Good clearance there from Ethan, both fighting for the ball. Alhendin wins it back, but good defending from Colton as always. Our captain today, as Drew mentioned, very solid right back, good defensively and offensively. And here's an Alhendin corner. Gonna have to defend it, get the big body of Keswald in there. Good clearance from Eli. And here we're trying to counter, both fighting for the ball. V-Way with the battle and wins the ball for FC Malaga City. Eli here getting double pressed.
Eli discontent with a couple of RB decisions there. The referee and Eli clearly disagreeing, but there we go, that's football. Big kick long from the goalkeeper. Solid header from Ethan, sending it straight back where it came from. Malaga City just restarting play here, using Noah's feet as always. Always useful to have an extra pair of feet back there. The modern goalkeeper dictating play from back there. Eli using his feet exceptionally, getting out there. Juan Carlos just offering his football wisdom over there to Eli. How lucky are we, Will, to have someone like Juan Carlos, and especially even Biri on the coaching staff. could not ask for better mentors teaching us football. And as we see that lovely touch from V-Way, linking up with Lucas down this left-hand side. But it's snuffed out and cleared. Alhendin looking to break now. Number 19, feet, and switches the ball over to the left winger. FC Malaga City getting back in numbers though, very well, great shape. Once again, Ethan meeting the ball with a strong header. Great feet from Lucas D'Adalto, and that's a clip on the heels, and that will be an FC Malaga City foul and free kick. Biri, I'm sure, urging the players to relax on this dead ball. Rather than going long, we can play the ball, and there we go, seen here. Restarting play from Noah. Ethan with the ball into the centre, V-Way turning. Bit of a jumping in tackle there from the right back of Alhendin. A few challenges flying in. As an Englishman, love to see that in the game. And 19, just great feat, you have to be said, beating everybody and being pulled back for advantage, whether right or wrong, from the referee. What do you think of the ref's performance so far, Will? You know, got to always be respectful to our officials, but a few decisions that the boys in blue aren't seeming to get behind. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think you know, it's been a game of decisions. Obviously, the boys have not been happy with the decisions, but I'm sure some of Alhendin's wouldn't be either. So, you know, I think being a referee is very difficult because I've tried it myself, and you know, having 22 players on the field shot at you at the same time is very difficult. So, you know, I think it's not been too bad. I think he's been quite fair, getting his feet moving, looking at all the calls. Here's Alhendin with the chance, right over the bar there. Noah might have gotten a piece of that, but another big chance here for Alhendin on the right wing. But luckily, we do not concede. Some substitutions here for Alhendin right in the first half, so they're obviously trying to change it up, trying to level up the score. But the Malaga boys just have to stay calm, stay composed, stick to the game plan, and you know, try to get another one to get a 2-goal cushion. "18 minutes to go here in the first half, so plenty of time for a lot of things to happen. But as I said, you know, we have to push for the second goal to get a little bit of a cushion and start easing into our game again." Biri here, very animated on the sidelines. You know, he's always passionate about helping the team. One of the best coaches I've worked with. You know, he puts his heart into the game. You know, he always calls us a family, no matter what. So, you know, very grateful for him. And here we're trying to play out the back. Noah with a firm clearance. Ball is going a little bit back and forth here. With Ethan with another good clearance. Right here on the left-hand side. And the ball is for Malaga. Drew, what do you think about our setting here today? Obviously, a field with, you know, very nice light, very nice grass. You know, I think coming in here, we didn't know what we were expecting with the field, but I think this is a great setting to have a football game, especially at night, with all the floodlights showing. So what do you think?
Yeah, turf fields and football pitches everywhere in Spain, being that football is somewhat of a religion out here. Sort of in the sticks currently, in the middle of nowhere. but Rich just saying that's a bit of an understatement, and that's sort of reiterated by the slight whiff of farm manure around the grounds. But you know, we're professional. We'll get on with our job, whatever the circumstances. But yeah, look, the facilities all over Spain are fantastic. You won't really go 2 miles without finding a football pitch with floodlights. Once again, another great header. But yeah, so great facilities, and that's the reason FC Malaga City provides something that no other academy in Spain can provide.
Here it is here. The fancy pass from the Alhendin, number 12. We're fighting for it again. Obviously, we've seen Mihaly and Elias swap wings now. So Mihaly's on the left and Elias is on the right. You know, we're always trying to change tactics, trying to change formation, keeping the opposition guessing. Good interception here from V-Way. Fortunately, they get the ball back. Caswell working very hard up front as well to press the opposing back four. Here's Jacob here.
Wanderlei back in with another comment. Hello, Paula Tejano from Brazil. Hello, Paula, wherever you are in Brazil. Lovely to have you with us. We're watching a lovely show of football this evening, especially from number 2, the left back, Lucas Didalto. Always entertaining us on our screen with that bit of Brazilian flair. Another free kick for Alhendin. They're certainly winning on that stat number. Let's see if they're able to capitalise on this dead ball. The boys organising back there, making sure no man goes left unmarked. Header from the Alhendin player, but just drifts wide, and we'll set up again. I think some changes here for Alhendin. Yeah, 24 leaving the field. Big man coming on. I think he's just going to slot into centre half here. Whether he'll be able to deal with Caswell, who will know? That man, very powerful boy. Local to me, from Bradford. You don't mess with the boys from Bradford, that's for sure. Yeah, 28 just come on there for Alhendin. Seems to be operating a different line from his teammates. Maybe just giving himself a yard of pace. Yet to see whether he needs that or not. Luke Munir in the chat saying, "Go on, Drew." Appreciate the support. Luke Munir, another FC Malaga City boy, watching live from Almuneca. All the boys in from Almuneca, supporting the boys this evening. Caswell with a lovely turn, great feet, showing the English boys proud. Oh, kept in lovely from Lucas Didalto. And we restart play again. Another comment in here from James. Is Ruri playing? Would love to see him and his techie feet do his thing. Ruri's on the bench currently, but as you say, he's got a lovely pair of feet on him. And lovely pair of feet on him, and I'm sure he'll be showing that once he comes on in the second half. Seven minutes to play in this half. FC Malaga City patient with the ball. Alhendin getting a bit impatient, out of possession. As you can see, the press growing in intensity. The ball long. Just lost it at this point. 8 looking to find a ball out to the left winger. Trying to flick. Not successful at this time. Gamer Pro dropping in a comment. Can't wait for Arthur to play. Same. Will and I love Arthur at the back. Big rock. Built like a football lineman, but he does his job and he does his job well. What do you think, Will?
Yeah, Arthur is one of my best mates here. Lovely guy. You know, really strong at the back. And for that reason, he's obviously going to go to London, you know, compete against Tottenham with the rest of the boys over here. You know, excited to see him go on in the second half and see what he can do. There's Alhendin here just trying to build back from the back. But Malaga City keeping a good shape, not really letting them out, resorting them to long balls with a strong clearance from Lucas Adalto. Only 16 Lucas, and you know, one of the most promising fullbacks at this academy. 16 but already playing with the 19s and obviously today with the 18s. There's Alhendin on their right side as they fight for possession. Elliot with a strong header, might have gone hurt, but you know, play goes on. He's already right back up on his feet. He's an American tank. Alhendin with some nice combinations over here, but Malaga still keeping their shape, still maintaining their defensive integrity. Juan Did also says, excellent transmission, champion. Must be talking about Lucas here. Here he is on the throw-in. Nice flick over, doesn't get it to go. Number 19 from Alhendin, from what we've seen in the first half, very techie player, especially in the half turn, looking to progress the ball, but I think Eli and him has been a good matchup.
Comment here from Jane Prestige Hunter, otherwise known as the mother of Durante on the ones and twos. Great ball out here to V-Way, looking to cross the ball in. The ball in, falling loose to Mihali. Can he get a shot off here? He cuts inside. Dig. Oh, just over the bar. Hello to you, Jane Prestige Hunter. She says, nice to hear your voice, Drew. What can I say? Trying to provide the best entertainment I can for the folks on the ones and twos on the mic. Alhendin here, building up from the back. Just relaxed in possession. Common with Spanish football. Big press from Keswal. We find the ball. High touch there from Mahali. I'm sure if I tried that with my hamstring flexibility, I wouldn't have a right limb left. I'm sure we'll be playing that back to him later, Will. Just fighting for possession here. 7 for Alhendin on the break. Ball over, but that's snuffed out. Another comment in here. Angel Marino, great right back with the number 2, Rodrigo Gil. I presume that's an Alhendin supporter. We'll look out for him.
A little free kick here from Malaga on the right side. Colton, the skipper, taking it. This flashy captain armband. Not sure what the refs called here, but looks like Alhendin got the ball back. So we need to set up defensively and go again. V-Way wins the ball back. He's been prolific his time here, the South African at the academy. One of Biri's favorite, I must say. Prolific as the number 10. Here's Mahali. Working one-on-one on the left side. He's still going on his left. Puts a cross in. So close, but no one gets to the end of it. Good effort from Mahali. On the sidelines here, you see both Biri and Juan Carlos, very animated, always coaching us how to improve, how to be better strategically, skillfully, mentally, and it's a pleasure to have them as our coaches. There's Alhendin here, trying to build back from the back, but the Malaga press does very well to win the ball back, and Colton has a throw in here on the right side. Eli here, controlling the ball. There's Alhendin in the middle, trying to progress the ball. And they get it long, but up to no good. And Noah retains the possession as a goal kick. Battle in midfield here, but Eli retains the ball, looks for the foul but doesn't get it, trying to win the ball back. And Malaga retains possession there, almost got in trouble over there, but good job from Eli to win the ball. Four minutes left in the first half here. We're trying to finish off the half strong, try not to concede, try to keep pushing, get more chances. Eli with a great touch in midfield, plays it out wide from Mahali. Now he's one-on-one again with Lucas in the overlap. Lucas gets the overlap, puts it in with his left foot, almost gets there. With the shot here, just blocked, and Alhendin gets it cleared.
Another comment in here from Peggy Richards. Go grandson Colton, number 19. Must be a proud grandparent over there watching their grandson wearing the captain's armband. Number 19 tonight. Another strong performance from the boy. As always. Another free kick in an almost identical position to a couple of others Alhendin have had tonight. Looking to swing the ball in right in front of the Malaga City bench. Ball comes in. Great header from the rock back there. Elliot, punch up again. Touchdown. Scrappy on the edge of the box. It's a strike, but the tall Aussie boy back there. Big long. Mahali looking to exploit the slight lack of pace from 15. Ball across. Keswell! And it's a goal! Kes Morby getting on the end of that lovely play from number 14, Mahali there. Great team goal. Ball up. Started from the keeper. Big ball long. Mahali just always switched on, capitalising there. Clinical when they get the chance in the final third, these boys. And we can see there, we only need one chance and we'll take it. 2-0 to the Malaga City boys. Boys just keeping possession. Ball long from Noah. Marley just charging down that left-hand side. Picture perfect ball. I mean, we practice it every day in training, don't we, Will? So about time it paid off.
Yeah, definitely. I think Biri is very important about crossing and finishing as is the easiest way to score. Mahali there with a great cross with his weak foot right on the ground. And Caswell just runs in, gets in the right position, and taps it across the goalie and makes it 2-0. And now Malaga has a little bit of a cushion now to be a little bit more comfortable on the ball.
Just coming into the last minute here. Kelly Jones, go on Kez. A message I can get behind. The Bradford local. Another goal for his tally. Just adding that lovely cushion for Malaga there. And a little push in the back from number 7. And he has spooned the ball out of play. Karma will get you, folks. Karma will get you.
That's 45. Now we're into extras.
Into extra time here. Malaga City just looking to see this game out. Lucas with a bit of game management there. Just staying down. A lot of the English folk out here complaining about the weather. They come to Spain, they said. And there we are, half time. Great half from the boys. Hard work, but there we go. And we will we'll be right back with you folks after the break, where we're looking for another great half of football.
Can you meet me here, Al?
Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Back here for another half of football. 2-0 at the break. FC Malaga City under 18s. Good start, but a lot to build on here. Kick off for the boys, and we'll be underway shortly. Currently on my own, my co-commentators, both of them nipped off to get some extra layers, I think. I'm sat here in the cold, got the skipper waving at me. He seems to think it's funny, but I'm freezing over here. But got to do what I got to do for the club. Dying for the badge. And we are just waiting on, I think it's Elliot. I think he needs his laces done. Schoolboy error there, coming out for the second half, with no shoelaces done up, and he's had to have two of our players help, Jacob and Colton. I don't know how that's possible, but we're underway. Ball to Jacob, ball long, looking for Mahali, set to V-Way, and it was a good idea, but not quite come off there. Left back driving with the ball. Dispossessed lovely by Elias. He comes back, great feet. An aggressive challenge there from 8, but he comes away with the ball lovely. Clip long, bit wasteful for Alhendin, but they'll chase. Headed back, lovely game sense. Back to the keeper, and we're going to move. Fast start to this second half. Ethan driving out with the ball into V-Way. Just a rogue touch, lets the 8 pounce on it. Alhendin coming away with it, and the tricky Venezuelan winger on the right-hand side. Yet to show us what he's about, but I'm sure that'll come. Soap MC Trademark says, what a great team, Alhendin. Yeah, they do look like a great organised outfit. 2-0 down, they find themselves here. They'll be looking to get back into this as quick as possible. And my co-commentator has just arrived. So I will pass you over to him and get you his thoughts on the start of the second half.
Yeah, we see here on the sidelines some subs are warming up. Actually, all of the subs are warming up, so I'm sure that we'll be seeing them very quickly. You know, looking to get on, make an impact and impress. But other than that, no changes in the starting 11 for the start of the second half here. Jacob controls the ball in midfield. A wicked left foot. There's Elliot here, calm on the ball, and we just rondo it out, just like practice. Colton on the ball here. Now we're just trying to keep possession, trying to control, you know, stretch the team a little bit, attract them, and then progress the ball. Ethan on the ball. As you can see, we're still just attracting the opponent. Noah, unfortunately, doesn't connect with the long ball, so Alhendin wins the ball back. Very cold there tonight near Granada. The weather says it's 16 degrees Celsius, so, you know, a little bit cold here, but all the players here are sweating, you know, working really hard in the field, so I'm sure they won't be bothered by the weather. Oh, Elliot here, a little bit risky, but tries to win it back, and he goes in with a strong tackle and retains the ball here. Colt clears it up. V-Way with a good control here to Mahali. Mahali, close control, and Eli wins the ball back. Eli with a great turn across 2 defenders. And now here's Elias, the goal scorer on the wing, just working on the opponent. Doesn't get it, but, you know, we press right back, trying to win the ball back.
Lovely, confident start to the second half from the boys. That'll have come from the wise words from Birry and Juan Carlos in the changing rooms. ball it from Cotton, held up beautifully by Elias. Just going to keep hold of the ball. Jacob showing us what he's got, dictating tempo about the second half. All the games coming through him. Shows why he's been training with the first team. Ball inside, Mahali gets under control, spreads it to Jacob, and lovely in two-touch if Elias can get hold of it, but he can't. And Alhendin have possession here on this left-hand side, clipped over. The three has done very well to keep it in. Can he get a cross in? No, he can't. Great running from the number 3 there. Getting beyond Elliot. And a big tackle coming over from the 6. Bit rash. They embrace. Lovely to see the sportsmanship there. Solid ball given away, but Eli just clips it lovely. Thigh control from Colton and we'll restart.
Elliot!
Colton with demanding instructions for his goalkeeper. Ball inside. Elliot just misplaced it there. Another ball back out to the 20. He clips it in. Free man at the back post, number 11. And that is a fantastic block. Great effort from Ethan to get back into shape and block that shot from our Venezuelan star man. V-Way working very hard out of possession. Pokes the ball to Keswell and we're going to go now. Keswell spreading the ball out to Mahali. Mahali looking to look up and drive. Spreads the ball. Unlucky. Cut out by the Alhendin centre half in green. And they will look to settle down and keep ball possession. Clip over to the left-hand side. 20, just a little drop of the shoulder. Ball into the centre, controlled lovely from by the 10, and he can turn. But Lucas Didalto, unbelievably aware of his surroundings, you know, he'll clear the football. Just scrolling up on my comments here, and Carol Prestige says, hey, I want a name drop too. Well, Carol Prestige, you have got one now. Hope you're doing well wherever you are in the UK. I presume it's going to be in County Durham, where you normally reside, but be sure to let us know where you are and where everyone is watching from. Around the world, we've got a global fan base here at FC Malaga City. So be sure to drop a comment and let us know. V-Way driving beautifully with the ball. Keswell driving, lures to opponents outside to Colton. Colton just can't find that touch inside, and Alhendin will come away with the ball. Cut out once again. Phenomenal job by Ethan in centre half. And V-Way will drop deep to pick up the ball.
Some good combinations here from Malaga. It's built back. Gives us the ball here, but we see some subs coming on here. From what I can see, it's going to be Finn, Eli's twin brother, prolific winger with his left foot. And also looks like Sean Thomas is going to be on. Only 15 years old, but very strong winger from America. V-Way receives it on the half turn, plays it out to Jacob, unlucky, doesn't get it. Eli fights for it, very physical, unfortunately. Gets the foul. They played a quick free kick, but the referee pulls it back. The great thing about our center mids is that they have a combination of both technical excellence, but also the strong physicality, which is very important in the midfield. And now the subs are getting prepared to go on. The two names that I mentioned, properly instructed by Beery about their game plan and what they're supposed to be doing on the field. Alhendin trying to build back. Build out from the back, but Colton wins the ball here. Gets called for the foul, and it's Malaga ball. Here's the substitutions coming on.
Shout out to our makeshift cameraman today, Keanu Aurora, filling in on the live feed. Doing a great job up there, battling the cold. And Colton comes off. Sean on the field.
Yep. John.
And Mahali comes off, replaced by Finn Pal. So we now have the twin connection from New Zealand of Eli Pal, as Biri says, and Finn Pal. Two of the finest Kiwis the country has to offer, and a great touch run from 11 there. Still trying to show us what he's made of, but there's still time. Angel Marino says the lesson should be against Tottenham, not against Alhendin. ... Well, the folks back at home can be sure to see us against Tottenham next week. And little foul called there. Eli kicks the ball away. Ref just slightly struggling to control this game. Nothing getting too out of hand yet, but he's certainly not popular with the Malaga City officials, and I don't actually know what he's called here. I presume it's a free kick on the edge of the box, and yeah, it is. Yeah, call from the main Cheers Mate commentator, Rich. Top bins. Top bins left, Rich says. We'll be coming up shortly and seeing what's going to happen here. Looks like a 5-man or a 6-man wall for Malaga City. Sean on the left-hand side may as well not be there, but there you go. It's a strike and palmed away from Noah. Didn't really trouble him too much. Centre of the goal, a bit to his left, and we're away from the danger.
Yeah, Rich just mentioned that top left is what number 10 from Alhendin should have done, but obviously not listening to Rich has consequences here. Here's Alhendin in the final third. Number 10 gets it out wide and gets called out, and we retain possession. A little bit of a slow start to the second half here, but you know, with the 2-goal cushion that Malaga currently have, we can slow the game down a little bit, break the game down, make more tactical adjustments. Looks like we have some more substitutions ready to come on. One of it is going to be Leandro, the Greek center midfielder. One of my close friends here. Great guy, very technical on the ball. Could have signed a professional contract last year in Greece, but decides to come to Spain, you know, do a new challenge. And it looks like there's going to be V-Way coming off here for Leandro. Great game here from V-Way. You know, just all over the field with his pressing, with his technical control. And Leandro comes on as the number 10.
An interesting point in the game here. Just both teams struggling to keep hold of the ball, getting a bit scrappy. Malaga City trying to hold on and maintain the lead, whereas Alhendin looking to counter this. And 10, great play from him down the left-hand side, beating Elliott, but the final product not quite there. Angel Marino coming in again. Players from around the world, and they are suffering against a village team. Well, not sure if we're watching the same broadcast here, but Malaga City putting on a very good show against a very organised Alhendin side. 2-0 up. Making a very organised side and good outfit. Look average. Of course, I do have that slight bias for the badge, but I'm sure many of our other viewers will agree. Ball spreaded to Eli, lovely turn, chopped outside to Dodalto, and he'll just settle to play it back to Ethan. He'll find Jacob, he'll one touch out, and it's a bit of a loose ball, but Sean with his pace will get there. Chops inside and he's away. Ruri on the field now, Just looking for him. Coming on for Keswell. Ruri, a nice, pacey striker. Biri has converted him to a winger, and when Biri converts you to position, he knows best. You settle down and listen to the advice, because that is a man who's got encyclopedic knowledge on the football game. Ball outside here to Elias. He drops the shoulder, using his pace to get past, gets to the byline, and that is a penalty kick for FC Malaga City, I believe, or at least, in my opinion, it should be. But I believe the referee is going to be given a free kick. That is going along with the trend of the referee, looking to be slightly against the Malaga City boys, but well, I'll look back on the replay. What's your opinions on that, Will? In or outside the box?
We had a little bit of a tight angle here, so, you know, I think there's a good chance it could have been a penalty, but, you know, we settled for the free kick right outside and try to convert that instead. Here's a replay here. Elias runs in. Oh, that's very close. I'm not sure.
Free kick taken, comes to nothing. It looks like the contact just started outside the box, but Elias working very hard in front of the eyes of his dad watching alongside. Shout out to Mr. Taft. Produced a fine young footballer in Elias. Looks like Ethan coming off there for the absolute man mountain in centre half. Arthur. A bit of a barge in the box there, but nevertheless, Alhendin coming away with the ball. Big boot long. Could be Arthur's first involvement here, wearing number 11. He's got the number 10 pinned on him, and he does well to hold the number 10 up, and Sean gets us out of danger. Number 10, just a little stab out of play there, looking to link up with his thrower. .60 hitting the hour mark into this matchup. 2-0 to Malaga City. Looking comfortable, but the game is not done. What do you think?
Yeah, obviously we have the 2-goal cushion here, but obviously you need to keep staying aggressive, keep progressing the ball, create chances, and hopefully win by more. Here's Sean here on the wing, coming on as a right back. Great ball here to Elias as he overlaps. Oh, a little bit of collision here, and it's Malaga's free kick. No, it's a throw. It's a throw-in for Malaga, but regardless, we still retain the ball. The ref orders a throw-in here.
Eli!
Gamer Pro in with the comment, Mum is happy now. Oh, is that a penalty? And it is. It is. That is great play from Finn Powell there, coming off the bench, making an immediate impact. Will be interesting to see who steps up for the penalty. Well done. Biri is shouting one player. Finn is being urged forward to take it as he won it. Oh, and Sean, fair play to him, has taken him off it, but he strode up with confidence. The number 25 is a man not short with confidence at all. Right-footed strike. Oh, just wide of the mark. Unlucky there. Malaga City pushing hard for that third. Great to see his teammate getting behind him on that penalty miss. Ball forward. Arthur controls it lovely under the pressure. Ball into Eli, and the triangles, as you can see here. Lovely one-touch football. Elias makes his way into the box. Is that a pullback? The referee whistle in mouth, but chooses to hesitate on the blow, and we have lost the ball. And Alhendin are coming forward with it, but it comes to nothing. Ball safely back in possession of Noah, and FC Malaga City will mount another attack, building up from Elliot. Ball out to Didalto. Didalto steps in, Great strength from the right winger there to dispossess him, and number 10 can come away with it. Great ball over the top. Number 11, our Venezuelan prospect. A little foul, a little scuffle in there, but 11 cannot make sense of the situation, and the referee seemingly quite animated with the Alhendin player. We've got Eli Pal on the ground, who's just made his way to his feet now. James and Mark Wood saying, got to hit the target there. Not sure which phase of play they're referring to, but it's an obvious statement. You can't score if you do not hit the target.
Alhendin with another attack here, a long ball into the winger. Arthur gets his head on it but can't clear it. Number 3, great save there by Noah. They still have it. Another block here by Eli. Great save, which was there by Noah. That was going bottom corner, right into the net. But Noah's always been a solid goalkeeper for us. They have another chance here with the winger. And a penalty for Alhendin. I'm not sure about that decision, but the referee has given it. Eli covers his head and all.
It's interesting. We're just going to look at the replay now because we don't want to let our FC Malaga City biased. Getting call from Rich that HQ back in the UK. Cheers, mate. They're saying no. Just going to look at the replay here. No, in my opinion, that's quite soft. But Evan here on the penalty. Steps up. Right foot strike, and it's wide of the mark. Like I said earlier in the broadcast, karma will get you. Whether it's the right or wrong call, the score is unchanged at 2-0. Number 11, just letting the pressure get to him there. Bit of the Leonardo DiCaprio antics down there, chucking himself on the floor. As a fellow winger, I've got to sympathise with him. Gets the penalty, but cannot convert with the right-footed strike from the mark, and the ball comes clear from Noah, and we're looking to mount an attack here. Leandro, hands all over him. 7, Elias comes away with the ball. Didalto plays back. Elias just looking to relax the play. And is that a FC Malaga City ball? No, it's given out. Oh, the referee has changed his mind. Only so much the referee can do to help Alhendin in this game, and they're going to come away with the ball. Leandro looking to step inside, finds Elias. Can he get a body in? No, slid and kicked away. Arthur just relaxed in there. Play back. Little bit of a slice. I will have a slice of that cake from Noah. Slice out of bound. Biri very animated on the sidelines. Just give us a quick word, Will, on what it's like to be on the receiving end of an animated Biri shout.
Yeah, obviously, Biri is a very passionate coach, and so, a handful of players here have been at the end of the Biri rant, but he loves us, and he wants us to be better, and sometimes you need to be a little bit more strict, a little bit more aggressive. As the saying goes, you're gonna feel worse before you feel better, but that's how Biri molds us, and as aspiring professionals, we need to be able to take constructive criticism in order to improve as a player. There's Alhendin here. Oh, great tackle here. Takes out Sean and process Elliott there, but we received the ball. Rue here fighting for it, running down the wing. And number 20 from Alhendin, very composed with the turn, plays it right back to his keeper.
This game is hotting up very nicely in the 68th minute. Challenges flying in everywhere. Elias, lovely flick on, but it just settles into the hands of the keeper. Yeah, like Will was saying there, sort of like Alex Ferguson, Biri. He can get very animated. Bit of the hairdryer treatment, who I'm ashamed to say I have been on the end of a few times. It all comes from a good place. Quality manager and quality player. Oh, keeper just collecting the ball there. Throw out. Finds the centre midfielder, number 6, who's been dictating play very nicely, we must say. And again there, but he just loses the ball to his opposite number, who comes away. Tactical foul. But Malaga City still with the ball. Great turn from Eli. He strikes the ball. Oh! Just wide of the mark. Just wide of the mark. That would have been a fantastic goal. Eli Powell showing us what he's about. Showing why he's deserving of that 10,000 follower account on the Instagram with trick shots. Eli Powell FX, if I believe. Go give her a check out. Lovely young footballer. Jacob, the temporary skipper, just having a word with the referee. Couldn't quite catch what he was hearing, but I'm sure he'll have his things to say. Scottish native living out in Australia. And here we go. Malaga City. Leandro turns on the ball. Left-footed strike. Just wide of the mark. Becoming an open end-to-end game now. Jack Dennis there, I spy, warming up over the far side. Black top, black shorts. Came on fire just recently today because he left the coaching bag full of supplies. Oh, ball breaks to number 11 on this left-hand side, pressed by Sean. Great pressure by Sean. 3 picks it up, ball inside to the 6. 6 turns, but turning blind in there and finds Leandro. And there's a bit of a breakdown in communication on the left-hand side between 5, 11 and 3. And here we go, some cambios. Looks like Carlos Bass on the far side. Jacob takes the armband off, gives it to Eli Powell. Eli Powell, and Jacob will make the slow walk off. So will new player coming on. Great player with his feet, dictates play very well. What would you like to see from him in this next 20 minutes?
Yeah, Carlos is a great young player here. Plays as a 6, technical with his technique. Alhendin, retains it and hugs on it like a baby. But again, about Carlos, he's a young player on the squad. Originally with the U17s, but his quality has shined through, and he's playing at a high prolific with his long balls, and we're going to see some of that tonight. Lucas with the header here, and Carlos looking to retain the ball, plays it to Elias. Great play and great turn here. Shot in the wing, looking for options. He's going to take it on himself, taking on 2 players. He still has it, gets the cross in. So close there by Eli. Carlos here with the chip, almost gets it to go. Great play by Sean. And Malaga goes again. There's Eli here, now wearing the captain's armband. For Finn. Finn with the cross. So close here. Great action for Finn.
Word in here from Angel Moreno. First minutes for the goalkeeper, Julen Pereira, after a long injury. Presume that's for the Alhendin keeper that's just come on. We wish him good luck on his return from injury. We don't like to see anyone injured. 20 you here with great feet, great ball inside. Alhendin really showing their skill on the ball. Arthur just relaxed, played it inside for Rue, and he flicks it over lovely. And Elias looked to break here. Clip forward. Eli in behind, battling with the 24. He gets the better of him. Oh, and it's gorgeous. Gorgeous play. The standing skipper latches onto that ball, bullies the 24 out the way, and slots it home. You have to say, great composure from Elias on this right-hand side. Just relaxing on the ball, waiting for that opportunity. It's going to be very good for the highlight reel that his father is creating, I'm sure. Just looking at the replay here, lovely work from Rue to flick it over the sliding challenger, the man in green. And yeah, the lovely bent ball round for the number 6 and the captain to slide through the keeper's legs. 16 to go here. Rich keeping me right on the timekeeping. Where would we be at Malaga City without Rich? In a worse place, I'm sure. Rue there again, challenging. Looks to pick up a slight knock. I think that may be in the nether regions, Will. Got a feel for him there.
Yeah, Rue is an active young man here, going down to injury. You know, referee checking up on him. Let's hope that he's okay. Still with a limp here, so it looks like he's gonna try to play on it. Shout out to Rue here. Scored in his last game. Great chipped shot. And, you know, looking to add another one to his tally today. On the sideline, looks like Jack Dennis is ready to come on. Long ball here by Eli, doesn't work. Great switch here.
James and Mark Wood in here with a comment saying, well worn. Presume that's for Rory, taking that little knock. He's a tough cookie, I'm sure he'll crack on. Eli just looking for his eternal twin there on the left-hand side. That telepathic connection you get as twins. Wouldn't know anything about it. What about you, Will? Have you got any siblings?
Yeah, I have a sister of my own, but, you know, I think the sibling connection is definitely very real here. You know, I think Finn is just older than Eli by about 1 minute. Birthday's the 9th of January, so, you know, I remember that about them. Good friends with them. Great people from New Zealand, but they've been at international schools in Brunei and China, so, you know, they've been experiencing the world and carrying their talents over here to Spain. And Alhendin here with a free kick from a bit of a further range. I'm not sure if they're going to be attempting a shot, but Noah is still setting the wall up. Very focused, very disciplined. Just looking to keep a clean sheet tonight. Blocked there by Eli. Fighting for the ball. And Noah with an easy save again. He's not had much work to do, except for that one great save with his feet early on in the second half. But he's had a great game today.
Oi, carry!
Noah very calm with the ball here. Now winning 3-0, we don't need to speed the game up. Carlos here fighting for the ball. Still with it. Now here's Rue. Gets nutmegged and Alhendin retains the ball. Plays a big switch here. But Lucas with a great clearance. He's been rock solid at left back today. He's been playing the full game. It looks like he's going to be staying on for the 90 minutes. Here's Finn with a great turn here from the pass from Eli. Looking to make a cross. Gets blocks. Gets it back. Finn with a shot just over the bar. But a great attempt. Great turn there from receiving the pass from his brother. And we go again. Jack Dennis here coming on. You know, he's been sidelined with injury for a long time in Spain. So, you know, great to see him back on the field. Making his way out is Elias. Great game today with a great goal to open up the scoring. And it looks like it's going to be a midfield trio now of Eli, Carlos, and Jack. Leandro looking to shift over to right wing. Long ball here from Alhendin. And Arthur wins the ball back, clears it up. And here's Rue with the pressure. unfortunately hits him in the face. A little bit more heated here in the second half, but Rue with the great sportsmanship. You know, that's what we're all about here in Malaga.
Wanderlei in. Lucas D'Adalto jugando muito. He'll have to correct me on my pronunciation, Wanderlei. Wanderlei also says Brazil. Lucas today with another solid game. As always, very, very complimentary over there of play that's going on. 3-0. Now moving into the 80th minute. Loose header, but Arthur recovers. And that'll be Pout for a corner. Alhendin on the corner, clipped in, header at the front post, and that's found its way in. Could there be a turn at the end of this game? 10 plus stoppage to go, and the score is 3-1. Just looking at the replay here as we can't quite see from our angle who got the head on it. The boys just have to relax here. Looks like number 9 who got on the end of that one. In the bright yellow Puma boots, and he picks the ball up straight away here to 19, who fires one wayward. Going to be a very interesting end to this game, that's for sure. Stay tuned, folks, to see how it ends. Keep those comments coming in. Play just heating up here. Scrappy. Eli looking to battle his way through with the ball and gets upended. Alhendin player just dribbling the ball away there. His time is wasting, so we'll let them do that as much as they want. And Eli just with that bright pink / orange armband just lining this up. And he clip over to our near side. Sean plucks the ball out the air. Lovely, and just relax. Plays back to Arthur. And play's going to look to restart, but a strong two-man press and structure from Alhendin, looking to make sure we don't get out easily. Ball's long. We've got numbers forward. Carlos Bass, he has a dig. I think Birri feels that opportunity in transition was wasted, but we love to see that confidence from our players. Once again, another shout out to our cameramen today. The two of them up there, freezing in the suboptimal temperatures here in the south of Spain. Ball inside, triangles on the left-hand side, and the ball is being fought over, but Lucas comes away with it. Just unlucky to lose the ball at that point. Battle in midfield, and looks like Jack Dennis coming away with it. Out to the near side to Leandro. He takes a touch and he goes down. Referee keeping with his strict policy that we've seen all throughout this game towards Malaga City. And it will not be a penalty. We have got Rich saying it was not a penalty. We have a clash in views as I'm a winger and I go down very easily. Rich, did you ever play football?
Well, I was a goalie, as you know. Remember the goalkeepers union? You see, the goalies are allowed to come out in my day, ball and player. And if you didn't take the player, then obviously, you got moaned up by your manager, because you had to make sure that the player was frightened to hell to make sure he didn't come near you again. But he fell over, and you can't have a penalty for that. Otherwise, we'd all be feeling like that. Look, we go blow hard, and you wafy wingers fall over. You know. Oh, there we go. Look, we're through here. It's got space. Look up and pull it across, or shoot. Oh, pull it back. Handball. You're better than me, yeah.
Yeah, I think one thing Rich and I can agree on is the game has gone soft in 2022. Scrappy in the box of Alhendin, but they managed to stay only 3 goals down. What do you think, Will, on that penalty call? Penalty?
Oh yeah, obviously I play on the wing as well, so I reckon it would be a penalty. But you know, I think that it's always those 50-50 calls, and we just have to live with it. Finn here, trying to work it out from the back. Alhendin retains the ball. Now we're a little bit of in a low block now, trying to defend our lead, our third to clearance. 5 minutes left, so you know we're just trying to lock down at the back, not concede any more goals, and secure the win. Some pressure here, and Alhendin gets it over to the middle, chips it over, but gets offside. Good call by the referee here, and Malaga retains the ball. Also, just a quick mention to Ryan Bowen, the head of sports science here at Malaga. We just received new GPS vest from Stat Sports, so all the boys are wearing it today. You know, allows us to see all the data, you know, top speed, miles ran, you know, energy level, heart rates, all of that. So, you know, shout out to the equipment that we get here at Malaga to help us succeed.
Yeah, like Will said, the Academy providing everything they can to make sure we are the best we can be, giving us all the tools. It's just up to us now to put in the work and perform out on the pitch. Another free kick, slightly inside of Malaga City territory for Alhendin. They're throwing numbers forward now, looking to get that second goal and maybe force an upset at the end of this game. But the free kick comes to no avail and is blocked away by Eli Powell at the front post. Rory just dropping in to cover number 7 here. All 11 players in and around the Malaga City box. Ball is loose, it goes up in the air. Who's going to be under it? Nobody by the looks of things, but Leandro comes away with the ball, clips it long, and Jack Dennis with a big sprint. Just come back for injury, and he's risking being injured again for the team there. Love that. Another ball long. 3 gets under it, but not well. Ball comes over to us. Will with a bit of game management. My co-commentator just keeping hold of the ball, delaying the restart as long as we can. Doing our bit, aren't we, Will?
Yeah, definitely. You know, even if we're not playing on the field here, every Malaga player is supporting the team here. You know, we're a family. Players from all across the world come to this one place to pursue our passion of football. And so, you know, I think we have a really close bond with one another. It's really important as a team to be able to share the connection, not just on the field, but also off of it.
James and Mark Wood in here with another comment. Brilliant commentary from you boys today. Really tactically knowledgeable and refreshing to hear. We appreciate that. We are doing our best.
Refreshing? I mean, what? As in, normally he doesn't get that from me.
Yeah, Rich is not a fan of that comment, and it is a brave thing to get on Rich's side. Something I'll stay quiet on because I do not want to be in Rich's bad books. Wanderlei just celebrating the scoreline 3-1 as we move into the 89th minute. Fizz in the chat, and if I recognise that profile picture correctly, that is my sister checking in to see her brother on the commentary. Big shout out to Fizz, the older sister. Alhendin building up here, scrappy but great feet, and great back heel to keep hold of the ball. Alhendin appealing for the foul, but they don't get it. James and Mark Woods coming back in saying, essentially, Rich, sorry, champ. You know, once again, I'm going to stay out of this as the ball goes up. Elliot with a lovely header away, keeping that goal safe. I'm sure Rich will be on commentary for years to come, so he will be able to put those claims to bed that he does not have the tactical knowledge that is sufficient. Ball comes out to 12, played into 3 feet, but Eli, what a solid game he's had, and he breaks up play. And big long ball from Didalto, 15 is under it and matches it. Ball out for a Malaga City throw-in. Here we go in the closing stages. Throw in from Didalto, clip from Jack Dennis, and Alhendin going to come away with the ball, but lovely broken up by number 5, Carlos Bass. Big clear from the no-nonsense centre half. Safely in the possession of Noah. We're into stoppage time now. Noah just toying with the number 9, the goal scorer, making sure he knows who's boss in the box. The ball comes long. Big shout of Rue as he aims for the Scottish man. He seems to get a flick on it, but it comes to nothing. Emanuele Didalto, once again apologies if I butchered that name. She says, Vamos Malaga. Rich here going to help me out with a bit of pronunciation as he is the expert.
Emanuele Didalto.
There we go.
There we go.
Lucas number 2 crack. A typical South American term in the language for a player who's very good, and we agree with that comment wholeheartedly, don't we?
Yeah, definitely, Lucas is one of my good friends here as well. Great guy, very young with loads of potential, and he's had a great game today. One of the 2 that's played 90 minutes on the field. Him and Eli, as well as Noah, the goalkeeper, obviously. They've had a tremendous showing, and it looks like we're going to be able to secure the win tonight.
Good job the boys have won as well today for a number of reasons. One, making sure we're prepared for the next week, the big trip. First game we're going to play against Tottenham Hotspur in this new illustrious partnership, so we've got to make a good account of ourselves, but also slightly trivial moment on the way to the game. We actually gave a lift to the opposition team, Alhendin. So yeah, that was kind of us, but when we step over the white line, we've got to make sure they know we're all business. Ball is clipped out wide. Leandro. Just ball blocked, but he's working back. The 10, little maestro in there for Alhendin. Can't quite make things happen. Leandro's going to look to run with the ball. Great feet. Great feet again. Oh, a little nutmeg in there, and he's pushed over. Ref with a double blow the whistle. He must mean business, and he comes over, and there it is, the final whistle. A 3-1 win. Sean is elated on this side. Great work from him. And I've got words from Ellie Powell and Sean. Keep it PG, folks. We are live on air. What do we think of the game, folks?
Great game. Definitely physical. Good side we played today. Lucky to grab the 3 points here.
And you, Sean?
Yeah, it was just a fun game and everything,
Great to hear from 2 star players. And go on, boys, shake hands. all about sportsmanship here. Great performance from the Malaga City boys. 3-1, putting a tough Alhendin team to bed. Thoughts from you, Rich?
Brilliant, lads. I feel like my job's in jeopardy now. You know, boys done it, coming to the rescue. So thank you very much, lads. Greatly appreciated. We're going to leave you here in Alhendin. We're going to de-rig and try and warm ourselves up. And so we'll leave you with the replays of all the goals. Enjoy that. Thank you. Wherever you are, been around the world, keep those comments coming. And we'll keep these boys on the commentary time and time again, because I loved it, and I'm sure you did out there as well. So great stuff. Catch you again soon. Thank you for being with us.